Shavua Tov Rabotai, we are continuing with our Mishna Yomi, Masechet Bava Metzia. We are up to Perek Gimel Mishnah Hey. Today's Mishnayot should be Le'ilu Nishmat Neria ben Svetlana Ranbai V'Eliyahu ben Burcha Israel of Chana ben Miriam Sason ben Raya and Yoshua ben Shifra Menuchatam beGan Eden Amen and the Avdir ben Chaim Lechaim and the Refuah Shelemav Daniel Shalom ben Rosa Betor Shachol Israel and the Achlama Merav ben Amin Or Tzion Chai ben Dvorah. The case of this Mishnah is similar to the last Mishnahs, except that it involves utensils rather than money. And the same law applies where two people gave two utensils, one utensil each, to a shomer. One utensil was worth a maneh, 100 zuz, and one was worth 1,000 zuz. When the owners came to collect the utensils, one said the better utensil is mine, and the other said the better utensil is mine, and the shomer does not remember which of them gave him the better one. The law is that he must give the smaller, cheaper utensil to one of them, and from the larger, expensive utensil, he gives the value of the smaller utensil to the second owner, meaning a part of the larger utensil that is worth the same as the smaller utensil is removed and given to the second owner. The larger utensil is broken into pieces if the pieces have some value. For example, the utensil is made of silver or gold. If, however, the pieces would be worth nothing, the utensil is sold, and the value of the smaller utensil is taken from the money and given to the second owner. Like the previous Mishnah, the cases where the owners deposited their utensils with the shomer in each other's presence. Therefore, the shomer is not responsible to remember who gave what, and does not have to give the large utensil or its value to each one. And the reason, again, that he gives the smaller, cheap utensil to one of them, and from the larger, expensive utensil, he gives the value of the smaller utensil to the second owner, is because each owner is certainly entitled to at least the value of the smaller utensil. And the rest of the larger utensil should be put away until Eliyahu the prophet comes and tells us to whom it belongs, or until one of the claimants admits that he was lying. Amar Rabbi Yossi, again as in the previous Mishnah, Rabbi Yossi disagrees. Rabbi Yossi said, Im ken ma'ivsid if so that each owner receives what is surely his, what does the liar lose? Since the one who gave the small utensil gets it or its value back, he has no monetary incentive to admit that he was lying. Rather, everything, both utensils should be put away until Eliyahu the prophet comes, or until one of the owners admits that he gave the smaller utensil. The Tanakam, however, disagrees with Rabbi Yossi, not only in the case of money as in the previous Mishnah, but even in the case of utensils, because the fact that the large utensil, despite the fact, that the large utensil must be broken. And the Rav does tell us that the halakha follows the opinion of the sages. And that is in a Mishnah Hey. Now the following three Mishnayot discuss situations where items of food were given to a shomer to safeguard. This Mishnah, Mishnah Vav, teaches what a shomer may do if he sees that the quantity of food is decreasing. The quantity of the food is decreasing. For example, it is being eaten by mice, and he wants to prevent further loss. If someone deposits produce with his friend, the law is that even if it is becoming ruined, the shomer may not touch it, meaning he may not sell it, even though that would save the owner from losing more. In general, a person prefers a small amount of his own produce to a large amount of produce that he receives from others. So even if the volume of his produce is decreasing, he would rather keep it than sell it and buy other produce. Now the Gemara on page 38a in Bava Metzia says, a person prefers a kav of his own produce to 9 kavs of someone else's produce. His own produce is more valuable to him because he produced it with his own hard work. Now the Mishnah refers to produce that is being depleted at the normal rate for that type of produce. If the rate of depletion is faster than usual, the shomer may sell it. Now back to the Mishnah, the next time it disagrees, Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel Omer, Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel says, Mochran bifnei bedin, the shomer may sell it in front of the court, meaning he may sell it once the court gives him permission, mipnei shuk chemeshiv aveda lebalim, because this is allowed because he is like one who returns lost property to its owner. According to this Tana, the owner would presumably want to have his produce sold in order to avoid further loss, even though it will be replaced by the produce of others. Therefore, selling his produce is as beneficial to him as returning his property. Even so, the commentators explain selling the produce is permitted only where the owner is not in town and cannot be asked what he wants done with it. If he is in town, the shomer should inform him of the situation and let him decide what to do. And that is the Nabotai of today's Mishna Yomi. The Rav does tell us that the halacha follows the opinion of the Chachamim. And again, everybody should have a Shavua Tov. Baruch Adonai Leolam. Amen v'amen.